So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at a brand new release coming from New Balance, which is in collaboration with the Size, which is celebrating 25 years on the market. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look at the first out of 3 releases which are set to drop all together for this protection pack. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. In today's video, guys, as I said earlier, we're gonna have a look at the first release out of these 3 coming from this protection pack, which is coming from New Balance for the 2002 range. And this one will celebrate 25 years on the market for the Size. So let's go ahead and start with the box, guys, which as usual coming from this brand will come in this dark gray colorway, which will have the big New Balance logo and the lettering underneath in this whitish color. Nothing special here, so let's just go ahead and take them out. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at a brand new release for the New Balance 2002 Protection Back Refined Future. So we finally have a new color combination, guys, for the protection pack, which this time it's coming for the New Balance 2002. As I said at the start of the video, it seems that this one is a collaboration with the British brand called Size, which, if I'm not mistaken, is just another name which will bring nicer materials for a lot of releases coming from JD Sports. So, as I said earlier, we're gonna have this Refined Future dropping in 3 releases, and according to their website, this first edition it's set to a muted palette of earthy tones, which will draw inspiration from core minerals and natural metals. This one will have your usual breathable mesh, which will be layered with a mix of premium suede, which will sit on top of this Absorb Midsole and Energy outsole, which are already something usual coming from New Balance. So this one is available on the Size website here in the UK for the retail price of just £140, which will be around $160 US. So I was quite pleasant surprised that this one was still there. I know a lot of people are crazy about the protection pack, which for sure it's looking quite nice. Most definitely it's something different, which a lot of people will go for. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this brand new release. So as you can see, for this upper, we're gonna have this very nice mesh material, which will act as a base layer. This one will come in this brownish color, and it will be quite visible here on top of the top section and also on the sides. And we're also gonna have it present here at the collar section as well. Then on top of this mesh material, guys, we're gonna have a few other overlays. One of it will be this suede material, which is slightly hairy. This one will be present here on top of the tobo section. We're also gonna have it here underneath this N logo, and also on each side of the ankle section, and on the lateral side we're also gonna have the 2002 lettering. And this one also be present covering the whole heel section, where this one also have some perforation holes. So on top of all of these layers, guys, we're gonna have this very hairy suede in this light brown colorway, which will be present here at the front of the tobo section and also on the sides. Then we're also gonna have it in the midfoot for the lacing system and covering partially the back part of the shoe as well. Then in the midfoot, we're also gonna have your normal N logo, which this time it's not that big, and this one will come in this different shades of brown, which looks quite nice. We're also gonna have a stitched border as well. Then for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes. We're also gonna have some plastic eyelets here at the top. and these eyelets will keep in place these faded yellow laces, but in the actual box you're gonna receive a second pair in this brownish color. So underneath these laces we're gonna have the same mesh material as the rest of the shoe for this tongue, which is quite breathable. At the top we're also gonna have some leather material as well, which will also be present at the back but in a darker shade. So this tongue will also have some foam exposed, which is something usual for this protection pack. Then going inside of the shoe, guys, for this one I'm gonna have this brown lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which for sure will keep your foot quite good in place. And also at the bottom I'm gonna have this very nice foam insole in this gray color, which will have a lot of perforation holes. This one also have a bit of support here in the midfoot. And as you can see at the heel section we're gonna have the New Balance logo, the lettering, which will come in this orange color. So now, guys, we can finish with this Absorb midsole in this different shades of brown, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. This one also be present on two other models coming from New Balance as well. This one also includes some SBS cushioning here at the heel section, which will be a bit softer. Rather than that, this is your usual midsole, which for sure looks quite nice and it will work perfectly with the rest of the shoe. So now, guys, we can finish with this endurance rubber outsole in this dark brown colorway, which will also have this whitish effect on top. This one will have again the same pattern as two other releases coming from New Balance, which will include this foam being exposed here at the front. Then in the midfoot we're also gonna have this stability clip web to give it a bit of rigidity. Then we're also gonna have the New Balance lettering here at the heel section, where we're also gonna have this Absorb midsole, but this is something usual for this range. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for the 2000 range I'm always going with my true to size, and for me, as I have skinny feet, this one fits me just fine, and I would say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from New Balance for the 2002 range, which for today we had it in this protection pack, which it seems that it's gonna be a collaboration with the British retailer called Size. It's gonna celebrate 25 years of being on the market, where they are actually planning to launch a 3-pair collection of the Refined Future 2002 protection pack, which for sure makes this one look quite nice. In my opinion, it's not the best looking out of all of these protection pack releases over the last 5 to 6 years, but for sure any protection pack it's looking quite nice. And I would say that for the retail price of just £140, guys, this one is bringing quite premium materials, where we're gonna have quite a nice suede materials, which will also have some very breathable mesh. This one will also sit on the very comfortable Absorb midsole. So overall, guys, for £140 or $160 we are getting a very nice drop. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release, which is also a collaboration for the New Balance 2002 protection pack. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!